guys, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to show you my new to me 2015 BMW M3. I wasn't shopping for an M3 and honestly I don't know how it ended up in my driveway, but it's mine, and I traded my Honda Accord for it and some cash obviously, and this is my new M3. So let's get some cameras mounted and I'll take you guys for a ride. Alright guys, we're in the M3 and we're on for a little ride. I didn't plan on buying this car, but it sort of just happened. I was online looking at used cars for sale, as I always do. I'm always looking to see what pops up for sale and, you know, see if I might be interested in one. So I had my motorcycle up for sale, and I emailed this guy on this M3 and I said, you know, if I'm selling something and if it sells, you know, maybe I'll be interested in your M3, but I need to sell that before I can do anything. And he emailed me back and said, oh, what are you selling? You know, I'm looking to downsize and replace the M3 with another car. So I said, well, I'm selling a motorcycle. I said, but if you want a car, I have a Honda Accord I could trade you. So basically I showed him the Honda Accord. I looked at his BMW and you know, basically we said, you know, we'll see, we'll get in touch later on. And he actually emailed me later and said, you know, the Accord isn't something that I'm really interested in, and I don't think I want your Accord. So I want to look for a Ford Focus ST, he said. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And I left it at that. So the weekend comes up, last weekend when it was the holiday weekend, and I got an email on Sunday and he said, oh, both the cars I was interested in sold, so your Honda might be back on the table. So we met during the week again, and he wanted to get the numbers. So I gave him, you know, a pretty high number on the Accord, and I said, you know, this is what I'm willing to do if you know, take this for the BMW. And basically, we agreed on a number. Next thing you know, we're at the bank and closing the deal on the car. So now I'm in an M3 and he has my Honda Accord. So it's pretty cool. It's a nice car. So this car compared to my Roush is so much different in so many different ways, but both give you an exhilarating experience to drive. The Roush has the power all the time and it's like in your face, but it doesn't have the handling to back it up. You know, you kind of have to watch yourself on the corners and everything and make sure you don't get too aggressive with it. But in this car, it'll do things that you don't think are possible. It's really amazing how well this car handles and gives you a solid feel. And I love it. It really is a pleasure to drive. So here's a little open stretch. Let's stretch its legs a little bit. Thing gets up to 100 really quick, and it's got the rev matching, which when you downshift you can hear the engine will match each gear. It's just so much different to drive than my Roush. But it's a blast. I really do like this car. It's weird when you downshift. In my Roush, I downshift for a little bit of engine braking. And in this car, when you downshift, it just says, oh, okay. And it keeps going. It's like ridiculous. It's a lot of fun. So I'm taking you guys on this backcountry road I found the other day, and it's actually very narrow, but it's very scenic. I mean, I'm cruising along at 90 miles an hour here. Doesn't even feel like it. There's a bicycle, I should slow down. now I got the car at Sport Plus, and we're gonna go back the way we came. In Sport Plus, it won't rev match for you. It'll let you do all the work, and it'll drive a little bit more like a regular manual that you're used to. This car comes out of the box with 425 horsepower and about 406 pounds of torque, and this is more of the power level that is more usable, I think. My Roush has the 670 horsepower, and it's actually not as usable as this, you know. I think this is the sweet spot of cars of where you should be for power and using it on the street, you know. You can get more power, but really, you know, it's just going to be too much. Did I just say too much power? Strike that. There's no such thing. This road's very narrow. You have to use the pullouts to let people by sometimes. This car is an animal. It really is. When those turbos spool up, you're flying. This is so much fun. This thing's sick. Oops. The previous owner did tell me that he did take this car on the Nürburgring, so my car has been proven on the Nürburgring. I asked him, I'm like, oh, what'd you do? Just a couple laps? He's like, oh no, I did about 25 laps. I was like, wow, you know, it's a lot of wear and tear on a car for, you know, using it on the track, but really this car's meant to take the abuse. BMW designed it well, and I'm not too concerned about it. My brakes do have a little bit of a vibration, and I'll have to look into that. We did factor that into the price, and I might have to put new front rotors and pads on this. And pricing those out, I'm looking at about $800 in parts. So, but we did factor that in, and it is included in the price that I have to do the work. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I'm going to put the BMW away, and I'm taking the Roush actually for a ride with the wife, and we're going to go get lunch, and we're going to just take a nice scenic drive today. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next video.
da da da